Hello, hello, how are we all doing? We're in for another late one tonight again. Just the normal stuff. Marius, how are you doing? John Slaney's here. Gary Keith, hello. Paul Cosgrove, Stephen McDonald, hello, hello. DK Shogun, thanks for the good luck, mate. Jeff Andrade, how are you? Kyle, hello. Lindsay, good morning. I suppose it is morning really, isn't it? David W, let's hope for a good one. Slot's dead for me for laying off for a few days. Aye, they are a bit rough at the minute, Dave, aren't they, boy? They definitely are. Roldus here, hello, hello. Sean. Steve Croft's here, Harvey Baldwin's here. Fish Hook, hello, hello, and Scunter. Time for some early morning. Chucky, hello, hello. Right, I'm in on Mr. Vegas here. You'll see a balance there of 586.06. And I'm in the UK. Normally what happens on a Friday is I do my subscribers battle, and then I tootle down the road and I do my live. I do my sort of Saturday and my Sunday videos then before I come up the road again the Saturday. But today I sort of thought to myself, if I got to do rightly in the subscriber battle, I would just use that balance tonight and go down tomorrow. But it didn't work out. But here, didn't I hit roulette after it? There's a wee roulette touch, look. So I was kind of disappointed because I didn't manage to do too well in the subscriber battle, but I managed to take it up to 586 and I just stopped. I didn't even do a spin to a win job, I just stopped. So that's really where we're at. So we're in for 586. What am I in on that deposit? I think about 300. So I thought might as well punt it. It's a fairly decent start. Have you had a wee shot in Nitropolis 4? I haven't seen it yet. No, Sean, I haven't indeed. Is it out yet? Royale with cheese? I'll maybe start on something like that. There's one I did want to start on though. I want to do that Club Tropicana first. Now, I will take an occasional suggestion, but I'm not just going to play all your suggestions tonight, if you know what I mean, because suggestions tend to lead me down a very volatile path, and we will be sort of slightly up the stakes a wee bit today because we are punting, if you know what I mean. Not up them massively, but up them a wee bit, you know. Let's check, I've got my wee auto clicker. It's remembering about this auto clicker's the trouble. Got to keep them somewhere handy where I can see them, I think. Probably the spot. He's played original Race the Kraken, as he wouldn't play it for me. Nick, the original's pretty dire compared to the second one now, is it not? This Barry here's a bit freaky looking, hey? There's definitely something a wee bit weird about him. I've had 2,500 on Big Bamboo and 2,000 on Mystery Mission to the Moon this week, both on a quid. Only decent sessions I've had in weeks. Nice hits though. Can't get Azzy to play a pragmatic. Either way, good luck tonight. He must be fairly with pragmatics, has he? He didn't tell me he had right now. Sometimes you don't feel you're on the night bar in the tropics. It's just... problem is it's just Barry again really, isn't it? Oh, tease, come on. Ah, you rascal. There's a big tease. Come your boy. Ugh. All about teasing really, isn't it? Charlie, how are you doing, mate? Thanks for the good luck. I did see your book of Golden Sands, Steve. I did indeed. Did I see an email saying you'd posted it in the forum too? I'll throw it up on Twitter actually in the morning probably. I've been running a bit mad the last couple of days. Bigger bass, just different symbols. It is really. It is alright. Even the stakes sort of tell you really which one it is. It's just bigger bass with some guy that needs his hard drive checked stand at the side. I've never really did particularly well on bigger bass, I must admit, so maybe this one will not be for me either. Has anybody had any hits on it at all? Peter Weston, usually he'll play it. I bet you he'll have played it. He loves the Barries. Ah, and out tease again, look. You're just a big tease, that's all you are. Oh, I seen that extra chili. Nice one, Steve. Do love an extra chili hit, like. It's been brittle to me lately. I might get a wee blast at it here today at some stage, this evening at some stage. Fuck, this thing's just teasing like mad, hey. I think we'll have to run away. Pretty much hasn't got a lot going on the base there at the minute now, I have to say. Rough base in it. We'll no be rushing. We'll no be rushing back to that caper now for a while, I think. Let's do a wee bit of mystery mission. I'm absolutely loving it at the minute. Absolutely loving it. I'll do a couple of these sort of ropey ones at the start, or sort of volatile ones at the start, and then calm down a wee bit. The balance takes too big a pasting, you know. Let's try them on a euro. On a quid. We'll just watch the balance. I like that new Fire Archer one, or Fire Archer's no bad. I had a couple of decent base hits on it, but I'm struggling to get. Oh, you dirty dog! That was the main boy there. Struggling to get it to bonus well at the minute though, I have to say. It's giving me some shocking bonuses. Monster Super Lance, please. What's Monster Super Lance? Never heard of that one, sir. Any North Gardens tonight? Not sure, Mike. I'll tell you the truth. To say I'm just having a wee punt. I will take a suggestion or two of people, but don't be offended if I don't play your slot. I'm not just writing a big list down and playing it, if you know what I mean. Because I am punting, I will have to sort of go with my gut feel, if you know what I mean. It's the only way to play it. Jesus, Bob took some pasting earlier, hey. It didn't make me feel particularly confident here at all. Man, the slots were bad. The one from Pragmatic. Alright, okay. Oh yes, I know the one you mean, yes. Monster, the Super Lunch thing, that. I haven't had a good bonus on that either, I have to say. It seems very difficult to get it up to a stage where it actually pays you anything remotely called well, you know. Wild Link Frenzy. Never heard of it either, Kyle. Who made that? Who makes that, mate? Ian Timberley, how you doing? Good luck, gotta be up for 5 for work. Oh god, I get to bed, you boy. Crazy man. It always seems a good idea at this time of the night, but it never feels it in the morning now. If you had to get up. If you tried Wild Hike, I think you'll like it. Who makes that, mate? Wild Hike. Just randomly thrown. All I'm seeing in this chat here tonight's a lot of random games, like. As I say, I will write a few of them down. I'll not take 5 suggestions from every person, you know. I'll take a sort of suggestion from you, like, and write it down. But, I mean, don't give me a suggestion every 15 seconds, like. Keep her sort of calm. I'll play an occasional one from your list, just. White Rabbit, but God, very hard to bonus. Ghost's the only thing with it. It does take a bit of time. I do like the game, though. It's a sort of a very slow one to spin, really. We're in again here. Get us a wee top symbol there. That's Robin. Always wee boy. Robin, old doggy. We can't really let that have much more, you know. Let him down to 490, and I think that's his lot. There hasn't been much sign of a bonus. And the way expanders haven't been kind, so we'll run away, I think. will run away. It's a relaxed gaming one, is it? Never heard of it, mate. Is it new? Is it new? Never heard of her, boy. Right, one more slightly drastic one. Always look on the monster. If you can get a wee monster at the start, then you're under no pressure. Darn, Andrew Lee Pryor, how you doing? Lollipots, hello, hello. Sir Graham, how you doing? Even angry, have you noticed the tease tail on this? If you press the spin button, the wee triangle appears. It's going to be a tease. I never noticed, Stuart, tell you the truth. You're in Ontario, Lillipots, are you? Oh, look at that. You thought about being a win there, didn't you? I think we have somebody else in chat from Ontario, do we not? Late night action, Dan, indeed, that is it. That is it, dude. I missed Wednesday's stream, obviously being away, but it feels like I haven't streamed in ages. Snowing here, brilliant. Oh, you're alright, mate. I know, I've seen that relaxed game on for Wild Hike. Never heard of it. Gav, how are you? It's by Spin Play Games, mate. See, Spin Play Games, Kyle. I mean, who even are Spin Play Games? There's a bonus. Yeehaw. Right. Jules the one you like. Have him on a 60. Let's get a look at that there. How do you miss two? Like, that's dirty, boy. Oh, I hate to see that. That doesn't inspire me with confidence, I'm afraid. At least it was a cheap bonus right now. It only cost £6. Oh man. That's bad, hey. That's as bad as it gets, really. Yep, indeed, that is as bad as it gets. Boys and boys. Just a punt tonight it is, mate. Yes, indeed. That didn't go too well. Take him to 480 just and run away, I think. No point in staying on there. There's two of them again, missed. That's pretty dirty there. Dirty action that was. That bonus just sent me to bed. That's enough, Ian. That's enough to tell you it's not, can't be doing too many of those. Hey, that was bad, wasn't it? That was pretty damn bad. Let's get a wee bit of Answer Superline. Somebody said let's play it. Like, I'm not a massive fan so far now, I have to say. Double chance to win your feature. We'll do them on a 75. Sometimes bonus is fairly easy, but I can't get the bonus to pay me any more than about 15x. Hey Dirt's angry not seeing you play it in a wee while. Sean, it's crap, mate. That's why I haven't played it in a wee while. It hasn't paid me. It didn't pay me the whole year. So it pretty much lost its place, you know. Given the amount of play I gave it for about 6 months looking for those 5 scatters. I mean, it was played every day. It never paid once, not even occasionally. It's not a game at all, like. Like this at the minute. It's a nice wee game, but I don't see really. I don't see the path to a big win except very, very occasionally when it hits a big multi. You know what I mean? The rest of the time it's just noise. You know what I mean? That's 240, like, you know, there's no path there to a big win with those small symbols. You need to hit a big multi on one of the big ones. Really, I think. There's a tweet. Tease though, get another bite at it. Want an early bonus here if you could. Gonna be. Well, that's 360. So where, you know, where does your 5000X come from? I just find the page very small on it, and it does have an occasional big multiplier there though, up the top. So I'm assuming you can occasionally hit those. There's a good tease there, boy. Good symbol too if you want to keep hitting it. Doesn't like to reach a multi, that one though. Gixby, how you doing? Took a wee cheeky 1300 from the bookies today, 570 on a football bet and the rest of the machines, well overdue. Very nice, Chucky. One weight in the pocket's the way to go. Morning, William. And we're done again. Big Bamboo's quite volatile now, and the problem is that gamble right enough keeps giving me 5 spins, then you sort of hit a gamble. 5 spins is just not going to do it. There's a lot of hits in this, but they're very small. Nearly a tease. You meet anyone at Ice Angry? I met a few people. I met quite a few of the providers. Let's give it a spin. And I met delays at airports like I've never seen. It would send you nuts. If any other industry run like that, it would be shot. It just wouldn't survive. That's awful. This is pants. It's not going well here. I'm going to have to think about running, I think. There's just no base there at all. Nothing. We'll take it down to 440 here and then we'll run. My problem with it is, with not having a base, is I'm not sure it has a bonus either, really. And that's going to pay my 150, look. Just not getting it. Aye, Wild Hop and Drop's not a bad wee game. It's not a bad game. I'll say that the jury's not really still out on that one anymore. I'm pretty much convinced it's not for me, that game. I just don't see where the big win comes from. I do not indeed now. I have to say, let's do a wee bit of jamming. I'm in P100. Doghouse dice or react turns. I don't like those dice games, Matt. They're not for me. I'm not a dice player. Like, it's not really my thing. I don't really understand what those games are about, to be honest. I don't do the dice. I see 2 or 3 versions of dice things out, but it's not really for me. That Golden Catch. I did write it down, mate. I did write Golden Catch down. Goblin Slayer, how are you doing? I had a wee hit and roulette. I had a sort of like 190 quid or something left from the subscriber thing earlier, so I had a wee play and roulette and turned it into 580. So here we are with it, really. But we haven't been able to really find any bonuses with it yet. You stay in the Ibis, mate? No, I didn't, mate, no. Doghouse reskin. Dice are only for the spins. I don't really get it. I don't know what the point of them really is. I just seen dice and thought, nah, there's nothing really there for me. $25 casino Zeppelin bonuses, Jesus. It's not a bad wee game occasionally. It has paid me, but it's been quite a while now, I have to say. It has been a while. I have had some nice hits on it, you know. The reloaded one, like. Stayed in that ship there last year for my birthday. That's something nice. I didn't know Kyle again. I mean, I'm from Northern Ireland, mate. I didn't know that while much about the place. Do you know what I mean? I sort of know the very basics, like. If it wasn't something that I was at, I didn't see it. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't even looking around me, like. I wasn't even knew where this ship was or anything. I wouldn't see. I barely seen water. Tell you the truth, except when I was flying over it. You just don't really get the... You ever grind Jam and Jars 2 again? Aye, I would indeed. I grinded it 4 times when it came out, and I grinded it a couple of times there lately. I'll grind it again, like, absolutely. But you need to be doing that with profit. Right next to you, where was Excel? Aye, but the Excel's a big place, man. There's no, you literally get a taxi from your hotel to the door. You go in the door, you know what I mean? I didn't know the area, like, I know very, very, very vaguely. Very, very vaguely. I was staying in Canary Wharf, I got a taxi in, that was it. That's as much as I know. Really? I'm afraid I'm not a big London place. It's very built up since the last time I was there, I know that. Everything's gone very high. It wasn't. The last time I was in Excel Centre, everything wasn't that bloody high. Jesus Christ, it's serious. They've just built London up the way, really, I suppose. Couldn't do much elsewhere right now. A lot of people there, hey. My God, there's a lot of people. Conan, how are you doing? Thanks for the good luck, mate. Hiker girl, how are you? This is not going well either. Is it me or all these slots being a wee bit dead, really? There's not really any excitement for your money at all with them here at the minute. This is the way they were playing with Bob earlier. He was in a wild time. Jesus Christ, it was awful. You want me to Big John? No, I didn't see him, mighty man. Fun enough, I did sort of keep an eye out and wandered along, but I didn't see him, no. Anyone still play Hand of Midas? Oh God, no. I'm not a big city person, Roll. It's not really for me, mate. I don't mind a wee visit, but I wouldn't like to. I wouldn't like to live there, I can assure you. It wouldn't be for me, man. I like to look out over and see trees and fields and stuff. I think we'll have to come off this too. Right, this is not going well at all. Whatever has happened. The plan is not working out. When we raise the quid for one spin. Away we go. They're not even hinting at bonus in these games. Really, are they? There's that wild hike somebody was talking about. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Expanding wilds. East Coast, West Coast. I did see that, mate. I did write it down too. I did write it down now. The no limits haven't been kind to me this week at all, hey? They just have not. And pop games are the worst. I'm sure they can pay at some point. Been a long time since I've been paid with them now, but I don't play a massive lot of them anymore. I've had some cracking hits and cherry pop, like. You get it maxed, it can pay for sure. I just don't play enough of them really anymore. They're a bit too rinsy for me, really. But the board is definitely not a bounty pop mega wise. Doesn't feel, there's nothing even remotely like bounty pop about it, I'm afraid. I'm not feeling it's maybe the same people, is it? I know they'd release it under relax, but wild hike, don't know I can pay his multis on 2 and 3 at the same time. I think that myself. I don't really see where the big hits are. Unless it maybe. Then I suppose Mr. Magician and Iron Bank and all do it that way too with the 2 multis, don't they? Maybe it's that sort of an idea, is it? Mark Rainey, how are you doing? I do like that wee bonus in Magician's Secret, and I kind of like the one on Iron Bank too. They are tough though. They are tough. Not seeing a massive lot of scatters now, I have to say. The multi-stage just the same as them, really. It's kind of Magician's Secret, the tough side, really. Although both sides tough on that right now. It is like Magician's Secrets. That's exactly the way Magician's Secrets on the left-hand side works, with those 2 stacking wilds and multiplying wilds. That's exactly how it works. As long as you keep hitting it, it'll stay and add another one to the multi. And the bonus, that is, anyway. This seems to do it the whole game. I spent 40 quid in this game, got 70 da. I'm not seeing a lot of action with it here, really. Doesn't seem to do a big lot of anything, really, does it? There's a tease, though. That's our first. Iron Bank has a feature the same, that's right. It's a tough one to get paid on, but man, it can pay. Woohoo, yeah boy, we got a bonus though. Let's be happy enough. 7 spins. There's no room for error with 7 spins, boy. Let's see what happens now. Right, not a lot really. Would that be the answer? There's our wild on the go. It's just the same bonus really, isn't it? Jack's there. Could do his mate beside him. That's a mess anyway. Oh my god. There's 2 spins left. This is shocking. Jacks have hit. Queens and aces. Need that other multi really. Oh, it's starting to build up rightly though. It's a mess. It doesn't like staying about too long. Right, okay. €24. It is a bonus. I absolutely see no reason to play that game, I have to say. If I was wanting that type of bonus, I think I would go to Magician's Secret or Iron Bank. I'm not seeing what it's giving me there, I have to say now. Maybe it'll be better if I played it again. Maybe it'll get better, but I don't see it. I don't see it. You hit 550x on it earlier. Very nice. I'm not seeing a lot that it's offering there, but then very hard to judge a game by one play, really. Let's do a wee bit of Outlaw. And hope he drops us a wee enhanced or something. Give us a wee bit of a lift. Buffalo Toro. Mark, I'll put it down. I'm not a fan, I have to admit, mate. I'm not a massive fan. The fact that Relax One had that sticky wild thing going on the whole time in the base means it probably has got quite a decent base in it when it wants. I would say it can hit you rightly. It's very excited with those times 7s, but they don't really do much unless you get more than one of them, I think. I have played that Wolf Players a few times. Voltage is not a bad slot. It seems to be decent enough anyway. Let me down a wee bit in my last bonus there, but sure they all do that. It started bright right now. It can pay on the base, as you say. I have noticed that. It's an interesting wee mega ways now. Aye, hard to get the 3 and 4 together. That's where I'll start to pay really. It probably only throws that in for the big hits. You'll only see that second one very occasionally. But it looks as if it could probably pay you a 1 there, if it stayed long enough. And hit a couple of things, you know. Time, Shawnee's not our friend, just I'm afraid. Threatening again. Chili Megaways. I did think about it, Chucky. We were talking about that earlier, maybe just before you arrived. Did stick Chili Megaways down on the list, but I would need to be in better shape than I am at the minute before we go in there. Because you know you're going to gamble it, you know. Isn't base, not for me anyway, it rents me hard. Huh? Come on with the tease, you boy. Someone else in Barcelona that watches you. Holy God. Can they get my accent in Barcelona? They're doing rightly. Oh. You threatened there, you boy. Just didn't hit much. That's now 19 quid odd. We'll take it though. Ah, Steve, the internet's a funny place. You wonder how it reaches some places that it does, you know. And there's a great chat one day on a stream there with a guy from Indonesia. He actually won he won a subscriber battle once. Oh, 62 quid, that's a bit more like it. That's a bit more like it. Oh boy, would you gamble 62 quid for a bonus there, would you? I'll take the median answer out of the first few in chat, because you could technically collect that and possibly spin it and get it within the 62, you know. What do you think? Gamble, Sean says gamble, that's one for gamble. He says gamble. 3 collects, my God. Your problem is it might not pay 62, that's the trouble. The wind's too good, let's give it a go. We're early on, we'll give it a go. If it beats you there, I'll be very disappointed. Aye, you would be kind of disappointed there now, I have to say. I would tend to gamble that even when it's... There's the reason I was gambling it there. I've never hit this yet. I've never hit an enhanced here, but I'm always open to it happening the first time, you know. It ain't happening though. I'd probably collect, gamble, aye. Right, okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You might be not that easy to get 62 quid out of this, you know. It is on an 80 right enough. Little ladies. There's one. Had I had them in aces, that would have been more like it. Rob, how are you doing? There's another couple there, look. And one over in the last. That's pretty nifty getting on there in that second reel, but let's get them other 2 reels hit now. Hit them other 2 reels, we could be in for a big win or two. There's one of them. Right, just don't be scarce for queens here. Keep coming at the same sort of rate. Right, that's us all the way now at least. Now we need to thicken her up a bit, yeah boy, yeah. Hey Jervis, how are you doing? Thank you very much. Queens, queens, queens. Where are they? We're getting robbed here. Oh, look at that. There's a re-trigger. And look at the queens that fell in there. Oh, everything just changed, hey. Everything just changed. Oh boy, what a spin. What a bloody spin that was, hey. 132.40. Get the hell in there. Everything just changed, boy. Holy cow, that's exactly it, Goblin Slayer. That was a wild line spin. That was absolutely crazy, wasn't it? Every time I come on to YouTube, it's just angry making money. Like, don't die. Oh dear. Jesus, that was pretty nifty. The good thing about that is we hit the re-trigger now. I mean, we've got those wilds now, all these spins. 4 spins at that, like. Every queen's going to be lovely. Get the big symbols out. Look at the ways, look at the ways. That's a lot of 9s, another 103 quid. Very nice, very nice. Lindsay, keep you that cut and paste handy. That's a cracking spin there. Another 3 like it too. What we want to do is starting hitting more queens. Make a better job of it. Exchange rate, how are you doing? This is a great game, I have to say. Come on, more queens please, and we're looking skulls on the left. There's a queen. We've got the blues all the way. Got a few 9s. It's another 80 quid. A couple of queens could give us a re-trigger as well. Need that skull, Charlie, that's exactly it. Although we've been lucky so far, the ways have been good on the left and right hand reels. That's been sort of making up for it. But let's get a good symbol. Oh, good ways again. Another queen as well. We've hit the wee green fellow all the way. 147 quid. Thank you very much. Skull would pay 500. I think a skull would pay brilliant, wouldn't it? It's a hell of a lot of wilds, that. Hell of a lot of wilds. Patricia, how are you doing? John, hello. The jam's back on, Joe. I'm glad to see it. Hi there. John, it was bloody awful there at the start. We just looked like we were going to... I thought we were going to into the same run as Bob there and just could see nothing. Right, last spin. Let's see a skull. Come on to daddy. Oh, you miserable dog. 48 quid. Okay, that was alright. What a nice bonus, but what a nice bonus. Get in there. That makes a big difference now. That changes everything. Bear in mind I'm only 300 quid in today, really. I've done my subscriber battle, and then I won that wee bit in relay. That's absolute. It was the way those queens fell. My god. 537 quid. Very nice. That's pretty much your starting balance nearly there. Gotta like that, boy. Gotta like that. Oh, here, I must have hit the auto clicker on there by mistake. Look at him with those times 7s. He loves those, like. Right, okay. That went pretty damn well, didn't it? That went pretty damn well. Let's do another BTG then, given that that one went so well, really, I suppose. Golden Catch, somebody had asked for. I like that as well, so let's do that. I don't think the new one's on here yet. I wouldn't mind playing a wee bit of Rasputin Mega Ways, mind you. I don't get to play it very often. We'll play this in a quid. Big tease, come to daddy. Do it. Come on. Come on. Throw a jack and 1 there and clear a bit of space even. Oh. The gamble, the thing about the gamble was showing you were going to get a bite at a... There it is again, look. You were going to get a bite at an enhanced. I know it's not much of a chance, but at least it was a chance. The enhanced bonus is so much better. Although, that game there acted like an enhanced, didn't it? It gave me as many wilds as I've seen in an enhanced. Murray, you missed a cracking bonus, man. There was very little up to it, I must admit. We were in a pretty consistent losing streak there to it. Because we went to Outlaw and then it went nuts. I'm loving that Outlaw game, like. Brian Roberts, how you doing? Oh, look at a whole lot of teases here. Come on, this time. You old dog. You old dog, you. Just a session of slots, Notorious. All we're doing, mate, aye. I made a few bob on roulette earlier and I thought I'll just bring it and have a wee punt tonight with it for the crack. Save me driving down the road to tomorrow too. I have a couple of nice balances knocking about there because we had a couple of lovely hits during the week. On those ones that I'm wagering, it's all about, can't remember where the other one is, Lord Ping or something. So if both of them are over 1,000, so with two good balances there, baby. Some great hunts can come out of those. Like, come on. That's a lot of teasing for this game, is it not? 5,400x and an enhanced bonus in the outlaw, 2 re-triggers, very nice. The enhanced is very exciting bonus, I have to say. It really is. They've done a great job with that outlaw. Took all the things I like about Wildflower and those sorts of games and just put it into Omega ways and made it brilliant. Loads of fish when there's no boat, you old dog. Look. Look at the fish when there's no boat, that's shocking, that is shocking. This X-Woman's in Charming Charge, 18,000x, that's lovely. I haven't had that good a hit on it now, but some lovely hits on it, but never that high. When the multis start bouncing around that jamming jars, you just don't want it to stop. Oh. I think we deserve a bonus in this. Open. I think it's nearly time to run away. Take him down to 890 and run, I think. Oh, there's a boat out, look. Oh, he's collecting a load of fish. He must have heard me. Heard I was going to sneak away. He's not having that at all. 1450. That's the first attempt at all at anything there. Oh, those great waves, hey, aren't they? My God. You want that to keep hitting. Come on. You're bound to be able to fall in with a bonus there, you'd imagine. Nope. Dirty old animal. Dan Keel, how are you doing? Bit of shadows, Mark. I'm not a massive fan because you have to turn that bloody... You have to double your bet on it. I don't like games that make me double my bet. That's like one I tend not to play a lot because of that reason, you know. I would play it when I'm... Sometimes when I'm sort of just doing a bit of a blast through no limits, you know. Sometimes I would pop onto it, but it's not one I play an awful lot of, I have to say. Hey, that Millionaire Rush was nice, wasn't it? Probably should get a better blast at some stage too, I suppose. Takes a while spin, like. Aye, that's why I'm reluctant to come off it here, Notorious. I did say I was taking it down to 890, but I think I'll say probably 900, you know. It's had enough spins, like. It has certainly had the spins. Oh. Right, okay. Can we have another wee hit, please? Thank you very much. Right, a wee 10 and 1 or a queen and 2. Oh, you dog. 4080 though. What's that? That's what? Oh, it's only 40x. We're on a quid, aren't we? Oh no, you wouldn't gamble that, would you? That's just throwing 40 quid away there, isn't it? Where are we? 905. We're down 30 on it. What do you think this time? It looks like a tough gamble, that now. I have gambled worse on it. Not much worse, I have to say. 40x is a light gamble, like. Collect, aye. Think that myself. I think collect that myself. We've spun it really long enough. That actually puts us in front on the slot. We could give him a wee spin down to 940 now or something like that. Look at that. Look at the ways there, man. We'll give him a wee spin to see if it gives us another tease, maybe. Sometimes now gamble, when you don't take it or you lose a couple of them, you sometimes does drop a bonus in after it, but I think it's done a lot of teasing for no reason here, really. I would gamble considering the balance. Aye, well that was the only thing I did think, but then sort of thought, well, it's either leave the slot 40 quid down or not, really. Better to not, I think. Last spin game. You had your spins, you boy. Alright, okay, you're going to get another in there. Just barely. Doesn't want me to leave now, look. Drop me a bonus in then. Okay, we're away this time. We're away this time. Paid and everything till I went to go for a bonus on max megaways yesterday, mate. After an hour and 9 minutes, constant spins, raised it, dropped the next bonus, 8x bonus, and never bonused again. Oh, joy. I haven't really had much of a luck on that max megaways now, I have to say. I had the super bonus on it and it still didn't pay me, like. Let's do a wee bit of legacy. I think leave it there. We actually made a couple of bob in that slot, so I think that was the right thing to do there, was leaving it. We'll play this in a quid as well. Coin value 10 here. That new relax any good, wild hike. I didn't play a massive lot out there. I had a wee look, but it didn't get me well excited. We did bonus it right enough. But I would say if it dropped to 2 multis, it could probably pay alright. It's an interesting concept to do it in the base as well as the bonus, you know. The other games that have that tend to only have it in the bonus. Looks like it's going well, mate. One good bonus there. Kick see that Outlaw. Outlaw gave us a cracking bonus there. Well, to be fair, Golden Catch made a couple of pins there too, but I wouldn't stay on it that long, George. I think that's the problem. I think we all tend to do that right enough. We get stuck on a slot and then sort of think, ah, geez, I should have moved, you know. I'm trying to discipline myself a lot more now to move. Sometimes you're sort of sitting thinking on it, well, this one's got as much chance of bonusing now as the next one because I've been playing it this long, you know, but you know what I mean? It's just a bit. Let's see a wee bit more effort in the base game here, please. Double JD and a pint of Guinness. Very nice, Craig. Going alright, mate. Going alright. We had a nice win on Outlaw there. If you're interested, rewind her back a bit, you boy. Oh, here's a big tease. Come on now. went too far down that boy. Come on. Dirty old dog. Tease, boy. How's to be this time? Surely. Oh boy. He's not a game you want to stay on too long, this one, because he would rinse you. Sometimes it just does not bonus. Next tease is in, you think so? It's not going to get a massive lot more spins, I have to say. There's just no base game in that game at all. It's a kind of a binary spin. Have you got a bonus? No. That's it, really. Yes or no. That's pretty much it. Right, we're going to have to... we did get a couple of bob there right now. Play Horror Hotel. Gary, I'm not really convinced I'm liking that game, I have to say, mate. I'm going to run away from this pretty soon here. Still, I liked one more tease though. Takes an awful long time to spin that Horror Hotel thing. I think we'll run. It's not doing anything at all there. Doing nothing to say. I Rasputin, that was the one I wanted to try. Don't get to play yet, but it's not on very many casinos I'm playing. Really don't know why there's two versions of it there. Let's see what's going on. L33, how you doing? My mess is going to punch me soon every time you get a teaser or a bonus out here. Brilliant. He's going to knock you out in the bed. Cold. This is an interesting sort of a concept, this one. But it can do a lot of flapping about while it's taking your money, you know, and you're not noticing. Jacob, how you doing? Arn, how are you, mate? This is making me think about Easter. It's time I had an Easter egg bought. Rah rah, rinse your cash. This'll kill all the copyright in the country, this thing, I'm sure. They all do at the minute from BTG, it's just the evolution's way. You ever played the 4-slot Horus? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I have played it, but it's one I would tend to go to when I'm very drastically up, you know. I can spend a bit of money away on it. So you could very easy. It's an interesting one though. Catchy song. Who did that song? Was it Boney M or somebody, was it? Doing great. Just got a drink to sip with the stream. Oh, you're happy at it. You're happy at it then. Perfect situation. I think I would like to see a bonus. I'm not sure really what's... There's a massive lot happening on the base here. We got 980x in this. Very nice. It's a BTG Megaways, you know, rightly there's monsters on it, like. I just don't get to play much of it. Two of the boils this time. Although they do Evolution pay a license fee for it, but the problem is it's them that's claiming it off us on YouTube. It's Evolution. It's not the company that... It's Evolution themselves. They claim copyright on everything they can. Ian Pitt, how are you doing? Going alright, mate. We had a nice hit on Outlaw. It's got us nicely in front anyway. Andrew Barton, how are you doing? Doing a lot of flapping about this without really doing much. Sergio, how are you doing? You're just flying past. There's a lot of ways there, like, but is it actually doing anything? Not really. I'd like to see the bonus though. Two of them again though. Hoping it's only 3 scatters for a bonus as well, because I haven't seen really that many of them dropping. Maybe 45 minutes to bonus this side. That's what I was kind of worried about. Well, we'll only give him we'll give him about 40 quid, and that's all we'll give him. Get 27 at the minute, so 28. Really doing nothing, isn't it? Like the wee bit more tease action out of it, maybe. Aye, 3 for bonus. Thought it had to be Charlie the way it was playing. Oh, that was her first tease that I can really remember. But I'm still nearly at 60, like she's had her spins, you know. Really nothing happening on the base there. There's 2 of the boils though. Elbow deep, how are you doing? Very strange game, isn't it? We'll give him a wee raise for the last two. I think you might need to spend that one for a wee minute or two. Just a standard BTG mega wage really, isn't it? They do tend to take a minute or two. Where do we see? I'm just looking to see if there's anybody jumping out at me here. We'll go looking on down the list. Wee bit of hoarder maybe. Do some silver black multiplier mountain. Andrew, you know we haven't bonused that in about the last 10 times we've tried it. That's the only problem with that game. I'm starting to lose my faith in it, if you know what I mean. The shadows again, Mark. I'm not a fan, mate. I'm just not a fan. It would be one of the last no limits that I would play, really. I have to say. Joey, how are you doing? This slot's terrible, in my opinion. Damn, this one. I've had some nice hits in this now. It is terrible most of the time, right enough, I will give you that now. It is terrible most of the time, but you can get an occasional monster on it. I have to say I have had a few of those, and they are nice. But you had a big hit on. Chloe, it was an outlaw. I gambled for the bonus and it went a wee bit nuts. Better music in this one. Right, I'll let the chair get you a bonus here and I will get myself coffee. That sounds like a good deal. Not really getting excited, this, is it? It's not costing a lot, though. Barry Wilson, how are you doing? Six bees so far on the Wild Swarm. What do I think the last time it took us about 60 odd? I have heard people say it's took them 100 odd right enough. I had one popped on 9 right enough, too. You just no idea to know with a swarm, that's the problem. My last two cost me quite heavily now, I have to say. It'll be a wee while before I grind one again, I think. You gotta lose that. It leaves you smarting for a wee while. Takes a wee while for that to wear off. Doesn't look like it wants the bonus here right enough. You're not really trying, lad. We'll go down to 820 on him, I think, and run away. Ah, your swarm could be absolutely anything. It could indeed. Could indeed. That nearly could have been a hit there, only for rail 2. There was enough of those to have paid rightly. We've got to stop you there now. You're really going too far, game. No effort in. No effort in at all, boyo. Drago must be due. Ah, Jesus, again, another. You're picking games that I'm really struggling to get paid on lately, I have to say now. Drago hasn't paid me in about a year. I'm just starting to fall out with some of my old favourites, I think. One that let me down badly lately was Cowboys Gold, the original. Can't believe how bad it's got. It's just silly now, really. Sure let us down, I did a wee bit. This was so bad earlier on, I thought I'd give it another go. I played it earlier on today. And it was disgusting. Oh, look at that. Missed in raid 4. And I got to do 40p in Book of Shadows. Mark, that's for that. You've had a big hit on it, mate, but it's not a game that traditionally pays. Like, I mean, yes, it has a big hit on it, but it's the doubling your stake bit. I'm not happy with it. Like, I don't like a game that makes you do that. I just don't like it. Can't bring myself to like it. It really is my least favourite of the no limit slots. Down there with Poison Eve or whatever it is you call her. Did you ever play Monopoly Megaways, Angry? I do, Sean, but not on stream. It's not a game you can play on stream because you have to grind it. It's a grinding game, you know. You'd have to play it for an hour. People wouldn't want to watch an hour of it on a stream. You know what I mean? It's not a streaming slot, I'm afraid. I do like the game, and I do try to include it occasionally in Megaways hunts, you know. But it's a grinding game, like. Even Bonanza doesn't get played in streams as often because again, it's another one takes half an hour to bonus, you know. You don't get that time on a stream, I'm afraid. I push Angry. Had a couple of goes at them earlier there, Voltage. We did have a wee go. Jamming didn't do much for us, and Mystery Mission didn't do much for us. I will go back to them though. I'm sort of doing the rounds at the minute, really. Trying to settle on who's playing. Nobody bar Outlaw so far, really. Nobody bar Outlaw. Here's where we're in, but there we're in. Sure, I knew that wouldn't let me down. I knew old Horus wouldn't let me down for a bonus. It's been a wee while since we've seen one. Right, the problem is not being paid £2.40. Getting them to get out of that old habit's the trouble. Great ways there, boy. Jesus, what a start though. There's our first. Really good ways, but they're being wasted. They're being wasted, man. Oh dear. You have a lot of work to do, My God. A new cap venture on this side. I think it is actually. I might play a wee bit of that right now. I might play a wee bit of that alright, or even the original, one or two of them. Or both, maybe. You never know. You just never know. Come on now, let's get another one of these, and at least we'll get a couple of bites at the dog. Don't spin me out now. That's just rude. Look at you, dirty old dog. Shocking, shocking. Right, okay. Couple of these spins to 805, and away we go. He did bonus, but he did let us down a bit. Let's do a wee bit of that Captain Venture right enough. Don't get to play it that much because it's not on all the sites I play when I'm down south. That's the new one there. Let's give the new one. Well, we call it new, but it's quite an old one now, really. Typhloor Megaways. I will probably go to that one at some stage. I do like a bit of Typhloor. It's fairly consistent wee game, Typhloor. Princess and a quid, will we? Bit of a heavy stake to play it on, but we're fairly well up, and this one was pretty decent. Holding the last time. We'll just keep an eye on him. Oh, please do it. Do it. That would have been a great idea then, to play it in a quid of it, a bonus in the first spin, like. That would have been a bit awesome. Fire Archer, not bonus buys though. Can I bonus buy me? Anyway, I'm in the UK. Bonus buys aren't an option, I'm afraid. I'm not having much luck on that Fire Archer. Sort of first couple of times I played it, played rightly. Played in the base and it seemed to be alright in the bonus, but it just has sort of gone dead for me. It was wild bad in the bonus buys. I'll not buy it again, I know that. We'll definitely not buy it again.
Yes.
Aha, yes. Gets a bit excited, that wee captain. Oh, I have no idea how to pronounce your name, my friend. Ogazan Sapke. And if that's anywhere near close, at least hello anyway. You'll know who I mean. Oh, something's happening. Really no idea what's happening though, I have to say. What was that? X marks the slot. Respins. Give us 5. 3 respins. What exactly are you doing? You're just moving a wild about? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Bit pointless that really, is it? I'm back to the same spot again there. What is he doing?
Yes.
Right, settle down lad. Pick a spot there.
Yes.
Alright, okay, there's a multiplier on it. I was couldn't understand what the whole X marks the spot thing was about. Jody, how you doing? We had one decent bonus there on Outlaw. Cracking bonus right now. We're sort of just chipping everywhere else and getting nowhere really. Queens come out of nowhere, didn't they, Murray? They did alright, they just come out of nowhere. It really would literally had only one more spin left after that. If I hadn't have done it, the bonus was heading into nowhere. It's a good game, that Outlaw, I have to say. Getting this wee boy out of bonus is the problem. A wee 17 quid there. Yes, I was just thinking that there, Mark, actually. Corey, I would be ringing somebody if I was you. I wouldn't trust that to luck. Augustin, I actually thought that your name was Turkish, mate. That's what I was kind of wondering. My God. That earthquake, I've been reading about it. Shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Yes. Yes.
I would, Corey. I would ring somebody, definitely. That's exactly what I would do. You don't want to mess about. Trust your gut instinct, as they say.
Yes.
Andy Bows, how you doing? Ali Mac, how are you? Yes, I did go to ice indeed. I went Tuesday and Wednesday though. I didn't really hang about now, I have to say. Right, game. What about a wee tease maybe or something? You know, make us think that you might do it.
Yes.
Hasn't really teased as much at all. I remember this teasing rightly the last time I played it. We'll take him down to 760 and we'll run, I think. He's not putting a massive lot of effort in this time, hey? Wouldn't mind a wee tease before we went though. Andy, they're playing pretty shit to tell you the truth, except for we had a massive hit on Outlaw. Outlaw went a bit nuts in a standard bonus. It was pretty damn decent, I have to say, but it did come out of nowhere a bit. That's enough of that game. It's just not happening. Time to go and do a wee bit of Raging Rex, I think. I think I prefer the other Captain Venture. I sort of alternate them now is the way I operate with them really. But I find because I kind of like the two now, I probably play them both more. You know, because I am alternating them a bit. Right, we're going to try this for £1 too, but we're probably going to sneak back down the stake again another notch if we keep losing continually here. We'll do one more, I think, £1. Any casualties? I seen that right enough. I did see that now. Shocking. Absolutely shocking, man. I think you can beat the original Cap. Now the original is a classic, like. No question about it. They do feel like two entirely different games, the two versions there, I have to say. They played very, very differently, like. The basic idea of them's the same, but Evening, Morris. Not seeing a big lot of anything so far here, game. Come on now. We need the big stack and dinosaur if you're not getting a bonus. Oh, there's our first tease anyway. Come to daddy. I don't even see a sign of a scatter. Somebody stole them off the rails, man. $7.20 is his bottom line. We'll have to run then. He's just not trying, is he? That's been a few playing goals. I've played that same way tonight now. That's at least 2, maybe 3. Right, you need another wild in here. Come on, you boy. Here's a shake. You sort of wasted it a bit. Jack, how you doing? It does have an occasional base hit in it this game, but not today, obviously. One tease is a bit miserable. Wee bit light on it. Last spin. You never even tried, game. You never even tried, you old doggy. Right. Oh, here, let's do a bit of the Yeti. He'll not let me down. Got a wee bit to go away. Focus on at ice angle. It's just the trade, the whole all the providers of stands and stuff like that. And there's a lot of. It's just the gambling industry, really. The whole casino industry. And other bits and pieces. There's payment providers and all sorts of stuff. Let's not. Let's drop them down to the 70. Yeah, he sometimes can drop a nice base hit in if he's in the mood. Any food after stream, Angry? I haven't really thought that far ahead, mate. Oh, that's pretty decent. Didn't hit in the penultimate raid there, but it's 82 quid. If that had a hit in the raid before the last, that was bloody massive high. Look at that. I thought it had hit. I'd misjudged where the wild was. But if that had a hit there, we were getting another 3 times it. That was going to be massive. My god, that was massive. But here, what a nice wee hit though. This wee game never lets me down, like. Big meet and greet at Angry's house after the stream, that's it. Bring your own bottle. You need to bring your own bottle. Bring your own bottle plus 1 bottle of brandy for Angry. Look at that game with the Yetis. That would have been massive if that had a hit in the penultimate raid. But according to how many Yetis it gave you, really. 1 would have been big, but if any more than 1 would have been unreal. Mark, I'm not really sure what's going on in your head there, mate, but keep calm, dude. Keep calm. Ooh. Everything to consider. That's exactly what it is. An affiliates conference, but it's not really an affiliates conference. There's a lot more to it than that. The affiliates part of it's a very, very small part of it, actually. It's a wee small part of it, but they all get to show their wares. I've seen Pragmatic had a big, an actual crazy time wheel. This is something they're starting to put into land-based casinos now, which was brilliant. I must admit it was brilliant. It was brilliant. Like, it was really weird to sit in front and watch the actual wheel. It's not the big one that your woman stands at, if you know what I mean, but it is a crazy time wheel. Like. Yeah, I would really run away with my 60 quid from you, you know. I'd be happy at it, I think. Yes, indeed. We made 60 quid there. I think we'll take it and run. Because I think I could take it all back again very quickly there. Right, let's do a wee bit of... I'll get back to BTGs again, really, because I was kind of having fun there. Rasputin really didn't do it for us. I think someone might not. Oh, we better Beef Lightning. We haven't played him in a wee while. Declan, how are you? Oh, there, look. That must have been my last bonus in this, look. Jesus, look at the state of it. Maybe I'll not play Beef Lightning. Look at that bonus. 1065. 21x. Oh god. Look at the ways too. That shot him. Right. Let's give him a go. Hope he's in the mood for an early one. Look at that. Nearly. Need some pro gurn, so we need to get something going. We're sort of sliding back downhill again. You want those stacking fellas hitting the Black Bull if you can. That's where this game will pay you. Showcase for all the providers, that's pretty much it. And different bits and pieces, anything attached to the industry really. Anything attached to the industry. That was terrible ways there. My god. Gunslinger the blueprint, please. Highly underplayed. Probably underplayed for a reason though. Don't think that's Gunslinger. From blueprint. I'm not familiar with it. I'm going to write it down here because I'm not familiar with it. I would remember it if I didn't write it down. Need a girl? No, I don't think we need a girl in this one. This one's going to bonus here. Like, I have faith in it. Although it has become a hardly bonus lately, I have to say. It paid me a 500x once and then it sort of fell out of me. Mad auto clicker spinning thing going on there. Not really seeing a massive effort out of yet game, hey. Cleopatra played decent last time. Ah, it does play occasionally, I'll give you that. It does indeed. Volatile enough, you know, but it has its days, like. It does have its days. You have a word with Henry before you play a slot. By 90k, yeah, should have right now. He must have left the lever flicked. He must have forgot to switch it back off again. Mark, seriously mate, you need to stop abusing my friends in my chat. Spinnehan's a friend of mine. You've had your say, you've been told not to do it, please don't keep doing it. Over our hands in the angry hoodies looking one. Chucky, I'm getting some more ordered, mate. I hadn't enough large sizes to tell you the truth. I got absolutely cleaned it. I didn't every person that took one took an extra large. So I'm waiting some more coming, but I'm doing a subscriber tournament shortly. There's going to be an awful lot of merchant to go for it, but I'm just trying to get my right time to get when to get it started, you know. Just a couple of wee things sitting on backlog that need cleared first. I don't want to kick it off till I'm sort of sure I'm clear to run right through on it, you know. Where it's about 15 videos. Any Napoleon? I was thinking about Napoleon, Jamie, but I don't think Napoleon's on here, mate. I'm not convinced. It's one of the two it's not on. Look at that. Tried there, boy. Tried there. 740 is our bottom line here, and then we'll have to run. Hey, but apart from Outlaw, there hasn't been a lot to get excited about, has there? They've been a bit quiet on it. The Beef Lightning's just got too hard to bonus lately. Whatever's wrong with him. No, I said 740 and then I let him run on. Look at me. you got an extra spin, you old rascal. There's Sugar Rush looking at me, and that game, if ever there's a game that's due to pay me, it has to be this one. My God. Right, you boy. 60, 80. We'll play you in an 80. We'll take you down to 7 anyway. See how you go. Any incomes tonight? No incomes tonight, Mary. I had a pizza there about an hour before I come on stream, and I must admit it's making me wild thirsty. It was a bad idea. It was lovely right now, but it's making me awful thirsty. Too much pepperoni and stuff on it. Look at that. That's when you wanted the multis. Boys are boys. Alan, how are you? Right, little game. Let's be having a bonus out of you. Yeti for the win. It was on the Yeti there, David. He paid 80 quid in the base. I took the 60 quid profit and ran away. Oh, he had a chance at a big hit too. He just needed one more Yeti, but he made a job of it. It would have been a good hit. Charlie Henry looks a bit funny. I couldn't believe Henry. I had a picture in my mind. Lindsay, the place we were supposed to meet wasn't open to 12, so he sent a message. He says, we'll meet in Starbucks. I went into Starbucks and there's like 3 different sections to it. And then I thought, I'm going to find him. And I look his picture up on Skype. So I had a wee quick look at his profile picture. So I had a picture in my head of what I was going to get. And when I got Henry, it was like, you look like Henry's son. Couldn't believe it. It was a kind of standard joke with us. I think that was my last words to him. Very nice to meet you. Don't forget to bring your dad next time. But lovely folk right now. And here's they've got a sequel to 4 Fantastic Fish, which looks a bit nifty. They've got a few more features on it. It looks a bit cheeky, like it will be popular. Oh. Any luck on Sweet Bananas or Sugar Rush lately? No, Dan, not at all. I'm playing Sugar Rush here because I've just seen it come past there. It has not paid me. Pretty much has not paid me, really, would be the way to call it, I think. And Sweet Bonanza hasn't paid me in so long I forget. I have to say now. Must have an easy life, eh? I probably Charlie out now, just probably. It's just mad that you have a picture in your head of somebody. Usually it'd be the other way around on the internet, you know what I mean? It's his, not his, is completely the opposite of what you would expect it to be. Funny. It was kind of amusing just. The Starbucks was bunged, so it was sort of trying to find him in the middle of it was kind of funny. And everybody obviously was dressed the same because they were all at the same bloody conference. Aye, good to put a face to the name now, I have to say. It was indeed. Right, game. What about a tease you, boy? Just no base whatsoever. I mean, the KEA's been handing a lot of big wins lately. David, you see the 300,000 somebody won on it? €4 bet. It dropped the big massive Yeti and the full line. Unbelievable hit. Hard to imagine a €4 bet just turning into sort of... There's very few slots would play you that now, really. Most of them have a limit. A hell of a lot less. Nice slot site to load. I've been playing on my phone. Are you getting on the internet, Al? On your PC? This thing's not trying at all here. Maybe a good thing. Good idea, Charlie. True, true. Maybe a good thing. Doing you a favour. What about a tease game? Just pretend you actually are a slot game that we know. Just not really. I think we'll have to stop there. Still at 700 on him. And reds. Oh, I did hit the reds. Now you need the wee jelly beans. No. Just don't get it. That game at all. Why it's so bad. I just don't get it. No, I see bonus and 50 spins and bonus in the last 500. I just can't get it, the bonus at all. And then when it does, it pays me £4. I can't just, it's not a game I understand anymore. I don't even begin to understand what's happening with it, tell you the truth. I'm assuming it probably has paid somebody at some stage, but I've never seen it. I'll try this one in an A. See what sort of mood this boy was in. Want a wee early one from this, I think. But he hasn't been paying well lately too now. He hasn't been hellish, this one. Right, let's get a few reds in there. Yeah, boy. Alright, mate, how's it going? I just logged on to video slots. Doghouse just dropped 170x bonus. Very nice. Very nice. The original Doghouse. I've headphones on tonight and they're now in the life at me. I think I might do away with them. Hold on a second. That's better. I'm not hearing a lot, but it's better than what I was. Cleopatra, Millionaire Rush. I have Cleopatra on the list, mate. But as I say, I'm punting tonight, so I'm not just playing the list, if you know what I mean. I'm writing the list down and I may play from it occasionally, but I'm sort of doing what my gut sort of feels as I go along here, really. It's not really feeling too well so far, I have to say. We're not really doing much. If we took Outlaw out of the equation, this has been a pretty scary stream, really. We played Gold Digger. I am not a fan, Declan, I have to say now. Fun wee game, but it's a fun wee game, just really. That's pretty much it. All you can really say for it. I think you're 10 minutes behind chat. Oh, where am I? Where can that be? Oh, it must be it. Is it badly out of sync, is it? What's wrong with that bloody? It's that old restream chat thing. Let me bring this other one over. I'll bring that over and read that. I don't know what's going on there with that. Hold on, I've got my auto clickers doing all sorts of stuff on me. Jesus, that's the bloody problem. Something wrong with that old restream. It's no working at all, you know. What's going on here now? I don't know what's going on with that. Why it's so badly behind. 2 seconds, I'm just moving something else out here. There we go. What chat? Change that there to live chat. I just brought YouTube up on the other screen. That'll give me a normal run at chat. That's really weird. I'm going to have to get rid of that restream thing. It's absolute junk. Azzy had problems with it, and now I'm starting to have real problems with it. That's no good at all. Like, I don't know if I can refresh it. I don't think you can. How long do we see? Might be able to. Refresh cache. There we go. Right, we'll keep an eye now, see how she's going. Sorry about that. Technical interlude there, while restream screws up my stream on me. I'd rather you went back and read all the chat. Oh God almighty, no, I'm not even going to try that. At Eureka moment. Funny that I'm sitting watching away at it there. I'm just reading the chat in front of me. Obviously there was no need for me to assume it was any different. I did think these were quiet a bit. Same as last time, anyway. Oh well. I'll have to assume it was a blip and restream, I think. We can left for 5 minutes and come back again. Brilliant. How does that, was it? You have no idea which one of the chats now is the two of two versions of the chat now, and they're like, I can't figure out, they're so far apart that I can't figure out which one's which anymore. I'm just watching the YouTube one now, really. I'll check Twitch itself just. This game here's robbing us, I know that. Got to be this time, has to be. No. I think we have to come off that one too, you know. They're just taking 40 quid a pop, these games. I'm not really giving anything back for it. We need something different. We need something different. The ice off bet maybe. Royal with cheese, somebody asked for that earlier. Retro tapes. John, I'm just not feeling, I don't feel the urge to go more volatile, to tell you the truth. Not when I'm sort of losing one after another, if you know what I mean. I might go to retro tapes, but it will be later, I have to say. Right, ya boy. Let's see if this could do anything. I did have this in the subscriber battle, but it was crap. Come on, ya boy. We could just do with anything bonusing really at this stage, whether Royal with cheese or whatever the hell one. We've played quite a lot of slots there, and they really haven't been... did any watch Bob earlier on? My god, they were just like that the whole night with him. Awful. Must be a Friday thing. He must have finished up early for the week or something. Bob was super unlucky, it was alright. It was hard work, although that's the way they're playing here tonight. We've just went like 300 quid there without really batting an eyelid at anything, you know. I'm not giving them a massive lot, I'm giving them a 40 quid a slot roughly, but even at that, you know, you would expect a wee tease or something, wouldn't you? Jason, how you doing? Vince Fan cracking 4,000 winning 20p stake and fishing bigger pots of gold. I haven't really had that one hit well now at all. So the only time I've ever hit well has been the original. What's happening here? Hell of a good ways, I know that. You need to keep hitting there. Got to keep hitting there, man. Ooh, keep going. Surely to God, we need a 10 and 1. You dirty, dirty animal. They'd give us a bonus though. They'd give us a bonus. We'll take that. We didn't get much hit trigger there, did we? It's so long since I've seen a bonus though. Right, let's get a few picked here. Just get on and pick a few. There's no point in asking you for they take forever. Why would you put sauce straight in the bun? That's just dirty. And meat, this is not, I'm not liking this burger at all. Mustard, my god. It's all spins too, look. Multiplier. Couple of spins, we need more than this. Multiplier, we need ways. Gotta help me out here, game. I knew that was coming. That's the dirtiest looking burger in history there. I wouldn't eat that. And I would eat most things. I would eat most sort of stuff. Buddy Wolf, how you doing? I was getting bonuses but they're paying out, so I've left it for a few days. That sounds like a sensible move. Right, 10 spins on times 5. This is pretty much what I had earlier. That was garbage. Let's see what it does this time. Right, 60 there. Good enough multi if it would hit something, I suppose. Oh man, here we go, this is the inevitable. The end spins now, they do tend to arrive. Five left. Come on game, turn it into a bonus, you boy you. Look at you with your two bloody scatters up there. Just not doing it, hey. 3 left, come on. Give yourself a shake. It was max ways or something. Some trouble. Yeah, it was a bonus, I suppose. It was a bonus. Little over 50x, but it was a bonus. Let's spin him down to 680 and run away. He did do the job though. Can't really give him. Hey Andrea, watch your slots all the time. First time catch you live. I just want to wish you all the luck. Thank you very much, Kelly. You're very welcome, by the way. Pick a wee slot there, Kelly, and see if you can get us something to get a bonus on. Jeez, I just clicked out of that in the middle of the spinning it. No matter. Pick us a wee slot there, Kelly. I got one in the meantime. Let's see, what are we thinking here? Just not feeling anything at the minute. We've sort of run our way around them. I'm going to have to do a bit of wobbit, it's that bad. Things are that bad we have to play Wubba. I'm just reaching around trying to find something that might actually do something. At least with a bonus in that last one. My favourite Sugar Rush, but I know it's crap. We played it there a minute ago. Couldn't bonus it at all, Kelly. I don't know how anybody likes that game as their favourite, my god. If you were playing it every day, you must be getting rinsed. Ooh, thought we were getting a wee early one. This game here's not kind to me either now, I have to admit. It's one of the most requested games ever. Doesn't make any sense. I think I figured I know who you're talking about. Aye. No, that's slagging other streamers. I did have to warn them there myself. Like, if you just, you know, you didn't come and slag other people like that. That's not very nice. But I mean, they're decent buddies too that he's slagging. They seem to have very negative views on a lot of providers as well. Generalising is not a good way to do things. That was that a full line there? Nearly. Almost. Almost. I just watched the other loads of money on it. Aye, that would bet, Kelly, that's the better way to do it. It does look like a game. When it came out at the start, I thought this thing's got mental potential, but it just never shows it. I had one. I think it paid me about 300x once. Way ages ago. Aye, maybe a lot of drink or something, you wouldn't know. Could be, Roldy, you could be right, man. Oh, another tease. Come to daddy. And so he is. That's what I thought. But just sometimes you have to reach into the corners to find a bonus, you know? If they're not just sitting handy on the table. You gotta look down behind the sofa. Right, what do we want here? Me seeks are above, really. Anatomy Wilds, well that's above it right now. Is that any good? I'm not really well fond of Anatomy Wilds, but I think that other one's awful, that Evolution of the Pickle thing too. I think I'll just take that. Filled all 9, gave 4 extra spins, £120 for 10p's. I haven't had the filled all 9 in a long time now, I have to say. It does always tend to be when that happens that it is it's a pretty good bonus usually. Right, let's see this boy landing. Not a good start. Jesus. Right. 5 spins left, we've pretty much got nothing so far. Picker ones are going wild. Aye, it's a bit of a mad thing that. It ends very abruptly. What in honour of God is going on with this bonus? What is this like? This is supposed to be the one above me seeks, by the way. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? 3 quid. Ugh, get out of here. 3x. That game's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I don't know why anybody plays it at all, you know. That's a disgrace. Get away the hell out of that. Mystery one would have been better, it would have been. I don't think the mystery would have paid as low as that. I really don't. That's hard to believe, boy. Isn't it? What a lot of old junk. It's never really been any better, that game. Tell you the truth. Let's do a wee bit of Dinopolis. Feel pumped with that. That was disgusting, wasn't it? A bit more disgusting than the average Wubba, that. I'm not a massive fan of Wubba, but I mean, Jesus Christ, even by his standards that was bad. How do I hit collect here? I like that just the way it's sitting. I don't want to have to spend those away. Play this in a quid too. Somebody has to go in our favour here at some stage. I like me seats better than the two above it. I am not a massive fan of those two, Charlie. There's a wee hit there. Nothing massive, 8 quid. I'm not a massive, should have gambled it. Aye, hindsight's a great thing, boy. Problem with gambling that was the one above it's no any better either. Really, when you think about it, that pretty much leaves you with the top bonus. The rest of them are crap. So then you have to ask yourself, why am I playing that game? Which is what I ask myself every time I play it, really. You play it for that quick bonus, really, I suppose. Chaos Crew. I might have to come to something like that. I was trying to stay away from the horrendously volatile ones, but I've moved around that many providers. I might have to go to something like that soon. These slots are rough at the minute, boy. Hard to believe that they're playing so badly across the board, you know. They would have no reason to be linked like that. I play it for B6. I think that myself. I think pretty much 95% of my bonuses on it are B6, really. It either gives you, or else you gamble to it, or else you get an odd mystery. That's pretty much it. Right, what about your wee early tease game? You do like an early tease now. Do prefer it when you land it though. Played that Pine Plinko angle. The bonus different with Gacy isn't much and I played it. I didn't really get far away, Charlie, tell you the truth. I never played much of it right enough. But it never gave me a lot that never gave me a big lot to get excited about, you know what I mean? As I say, I didn't really spend it long enough, I think. I'll definitely try it again right now. Right, this is pretty awful. Come on. Where are my teasers? Big deal or no deal box, clever. Oh, Michael. Put it on the list. I'm not a fan, mate, of any of them no dealer or deal or no deal things like. I don't really. Too many layers before you finally get paid, if you know what I mean. I'm not a massive fan, I have to say. I will put them on the list, but the way we're going at the minute, don't hold your breath, as I say. Don't hold your breath anyway, by the way. Probably not a good idea. Right, game, what are you doing? Where's my teas? Sean, you're still throwing games, mate, and I'm stopped writing them down, dude, tell you the truth. Because if I wrote down every game, you'd have me writing a 20-page essay. I really have stopped writing them down, mate. All you're doing is giving me a big list of stuff to read over again here. Levels, how you doing? No bonus buys today, mate. I'm in the UK, so there won't be any, I'm afraid, but probably just as well. Jesus, that bonus buy session. Although I had 21 bonuses the other day, I can't really complain. I got value for money, you know. I just didn't, just none of them paid, you know. But that can happen. Yeah, the bonus sign to hit the spin button and number so all the balls fall at once. This is bad, hey. Come on, game. Where is my tease? You could really set your clock for the tease in this game early on. What happening, boy? Gary, how you doing, mate? Thanks for the good luck, dude. Oddly, we're still in front, but we really only have one bonus worth of damn tonight. The rest of them's been sort of struggle, really. But we are still technically in front, about 50 quid. It's been all one-way traffic for the last 2 hours, though. I think the first tease will land on this if it ever gives me one. Eamon, how you doing? Oh boy, that's been a poor effort. I'm letting you go to 620, then I have to run. Look at the big coins, boy. That's hard to believe, hey? I don't think we hit a tease there. That is quite hard to believe. Right, we'll have to run away from that one too. That's shocking, boy. Shocking, shocking. Barry's looking at me. I'm going to play him because he keeps looking at me. 2 hours in, still in profit. It's not too shabby, Charlie. That's exactly right. Given how they've been playing, to still be in profit is nearly amazing, isn't it? Just shows you how bloody good that was that day. We'll play this one on a quid, I think. I'm confident he'd bonus early. I'm not confident he'd pay any more than 20 quid. But at least we might get a bonus. And we're doing alright. We're cracking hit on Outlaw fairly early in the stream. Not massively early, but fairly early in the stream. It's pretty much the only highlight so far now. Or my chat breaking and me being 10 minutes behind chat, probably. It was entertaining, I think. Played a new Barry Angry. There's a new one. We played a new one at Ice. There's a new one coming. I have to say it looked good. It's got a couple of new features and stuff in it. It's a bit like this one here is quite playable. This new one that they have coming looks quite playable too, you know. Same sort of way. It's got that many wee features and things going on with it. Seems a bit better thought out than some of them, you know. Come on, you boy. Man, we're finding bonuses hard to get tonight. Come on. Chop, chop. Not to be. Gates of Olympus ripped me off tonight. Took all the money it gave me yesterday. Horrible game. I hate that when that happens, man. And I clicked out of where the starting balance was 850. At least you're not down 250 then, no. We were up above that. We were up at 900 there. 900 odd, 940, 950 at a stage. But we've just been sort of steadily downhill since that, really. But we're just pretty much coming down to our starting balance here now. So we've had 2 hours 15 minutes play, really. At fairly decent stakes, I have to say. On another day, if the slots had been playing half at all, with the amount of play we've had, would have been... We should have had a few bonuses, like. Thank God we weren't hunting. Imagine we were bonus hunting, how bad it would be. Got to stop this at 580. Absolutely disgusting. One tease, nothing else whatsoever. Right. I'm at a loss of where to go next. I think Sword of Cans is the one. Wee bit of can. If anybody can, Sword of Cans can. We stick to the quid. We're sort of back to evens now, really. So now we need to kick off again. So let's kick off with this one. William, how are you doing? I can't remember, was it in stream or was it on a hunt lately, but Khan's paid me rightly in the last week or so. I just can't remember where it was at. Just a £100 hunt and 20 paid. Mystery Mission of the Moon, Danger Out, Lost Sugar Rush, Millionaire, Lost Wildfire, Daily Mission. Thought was one of the winner of that list. Did not work out, no. Archie, how are you doing? People play Fat Frankie, said, oh, that's a good point. People play Fat Frankie. I played it once and it was like, oh my god, what even is this? Get out of it. Never again. I won't even play it in jest. It's just weird game. It was a good list right enough for 100 quid, you have to say. What did it pay in the end? Brilliant for you wagering. I suppose it is a wagering sort of wee game right now. It probably would do wagering alright. I don't really approach wagering like wagering, I just hunt. I just keep hunting it. I'm just glad to get double the balance really. To get bigger hunts with. I just hunt the hell out of it. It's tough to do hunting it. You have to get a good head start at the start. Or it just takes a long time. Paid 57. Geez, that was light, wasn't it? That was light alright, hey? Oh, look at him. Get a lot of them boys in the line. That pizza's making me awful thirsty. I'm now on lemonade, which I don't really drink. Taking a quest, I know I've sort of pressed Napoleon or Centurion Megaways. I played Centurion Megaways today. I think it's in tomorrow's hunt. But Napoleon's not on here, weirdly. A couple of wee blueprints they don't have. Napoleon is one I probably would have went to earlier there. Gonna have to run from this one soon too. These bloody games are brutal tonight, boy. Absolutely brutal. We'll take this down a wee bit further maybe. There's no base in them. Any of them, like. When they're not bonusing, you need somebody to sort of play along a wee bit, you know, as you go. And that's shocking. Absolutely shocking. This last spin, you're getting no more, you boy. They're just rinsing us, like. Now, right, we need to find somebody that's going to. We're going to have to go back to BTGs. I always tend to drift back there when I'm struggling a bit to get anything in the base or anything. I always tend to drift back to these boys. I'm just thinking which one though. Don't feel a bit of danger, maybe a bit of wildflower. Which for some reason I'm not seeing. Where is he? There he is. There he is. I'll try him in an 80. Right, we're still only 50 quid down. We're not exactly in any danger yet. But I have to say, the trend is not good. If you were watching our wee graph, if somebody made a graph of the stream, it wouldn't be pointing in the right direction. That's hard to believe that's our second tease already. It's a really bad trend, it is that, yes. Not the sort of trend you want. Jesus, that's a lot of teases. Come on now. No need for that, you know. That's that leprechauns thing, Charlie, you're talking about that. When I found that. Hot 7, I remember that well at the time. Hot 7 it was, if I remember right now. It's the only time I've ever heard anybody ever getting paid in that game. Late stream, what's going on? Darn, this is my normal Friday night one. I do a wee late Friday night one. It suits me nicely, and it's sort of... I have a lot of people from outside the time zone that are up early and all to watch the morning streams and stuff, so I thought it'd be fair to them too, you know. Right, Wildflower, you were a wee bit teasy at the start, but you've sort of gone quiet. Need to fix that sound here from my side because it's absolutely silent and that's a wee bit weird. Just too weird, that. That's better. Also suits the blokes are getting the pub after a few jars. It does, William, that's right. I get random conversations about kebabs and all sorts of stuff. I've never actually ate a kebab, one of them sort of nighttime kebabs. They don't look very appetising, I have to say. But people that like them seem to really like them. If Outlaw hadn't that hit, would have been done. Would have been absolutely done. We've pretty much lost the Outlaw win now, really, without anything to show for it. That was quite a hefty hammer in there with that, really. But we're not dead yet, as I say. We've just had a lengthy bad spell, really. 2 hour one, really. It's long enough, 2 hours of it right now. Without Outlaw, we were having our stream would have been over in an hour and a half, like. If even. He's not to look at the kebab, just eat it. I think that might be probably it, really. Don't look at it, just get it in you. It's just looking at the guy carving off a bit of meat that's like, that meat's been spinning there. I mean, that meat's older than me. I don't like just, like, that looks like roadkill. Do you know what I mean? I don't get that. I don't understand it. But I do realise that people that like them do seem to really like them. I've seen a shaded eye. I haven't really had much luck on that one, Roald, I have to say. Are you liking that one, are you? I'm not getting anything from it at all. That was the first effort of the enhanced. Now you've got my interest. But you really are rinsing at us, like. There's a tease. Now give me the red one. Give me the red one now, yeah boy. Come to daddy. Rascal. It's your life. I think my first time watching you live. Please can I slot called Cry Wolf, thank you. Cry Wolf? Never heard of it. Cry Wolf. I will write it down, we will certainly have a look. I always like to see that enhanced symbol. I do think this. Think you need to see it 2 or 3 times, then you can sort of assume that it's around, you know. A once could just be a fluke. We're sort of going beyond the lost territory anyway. To be staying to find out, I'm afraid. Very dead in the base, that. Hard to believe how bad it is, actually. I'm going to let it go down to 480. It's a wee bit longer than I should have, but just to see if we do get another wee tease. I had a BTG enhanced for love and money. Aye, they sort of come in waves, don't they? You get a spell, you can't get them in any of them, but I do like trying to play a few of them in a week just in the hope that you drop an odd enhanced. That outlaw enhanced has pulled me out of a hole a couple of times. That wasn't even an enhanced tonight, it paid on the original, in the basic bonus. Come on, you boy. Just nothing there. 480 is your bottom line this time for sure. You've had longer than you should have had. You old rascal. You're as dead as a dodo. Big tease for last spin, maybe. Ah, you could land it, you know. He's done. My god, these games are dead, boy, aren't they? I think we'll have to go and try a couple of blueprints or something. Let's look at that one you were talking about. Cry Wolf, did you say? I've never heard of it. Since if it's something new, let's try it. It's not on here, I'm afraid. It must be an odd provider, just. Let's get a blueprint. Wobble was awful. High floor megaways, somebody said a few times, so let's try it. Video slot's been dead for weeks for me. They're tough at the minute, boy. To tell you the truth, I'd have been wiped at this earlier, only I had that wee roulette one before I came streaming. Why this one an 80? We're still only 100 quid down, we're not really in trouble yet. We just have been £500 since we've seen anything remotely to get excited about, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I would say. Good feathers, seriously, like. Good feathers. Oh my god, man. Oh ho, ya boy, yeah. You know then. Ah, another one would have been nice there. But that was a nice wee early bonus. That cost 288. 288. Give me numbers there. 1 to 10. I'll just take random numbers as they appear. Sarah says 1. We'll take that 1 then. A big one. Ooh, it's a middle symbol. It's a middling symbol. It's a middling symbol. Rhoda says 9. That's one before the end, isn't it? Oh, Rhoda. What was that all about? Malice says 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Oh, she was 2. Number 2 she was. Brian, you had it. Darren was saying 2. I think it's probably already picked, you know, but sure, it gives you a bit of crack. Right, that can't pay, but we're going to need wild good ways. Really, really good ways. It's the only way to come out of this, I think. £11 worth of 10s. The first 4 were all premium, that's right. Another £11 worth of 10s. We need to be thinking a wee bit better about this game. 1 good spin. There's another nearly £11. Doing the same every spin here. But it's okay, I suppose we'll take it. It's starting to die a bit. 1 to go. Big dirty dead spin. 43.52. It did only cost £2 to hit right enough, but even so, tie floor. What was that all about? A wee quick bit of profit. We can't complain. Just nipping along here to see if anything jumps out at me. Somebody did say East Coast, West Coast, so we will play it. Oh, how long? I've just been logged out, whatever's happened. Let me log back in. We must have been spinning something too long there. We must have been spinning too long there. Somebody said gunslinger. Let's try that. No, there's no gunslinger either, like. I don't know where the hell you're playing these games. Cleopatra, right enough. We can definitely play that. Oh, what's this wee differ here? Get that away. Chat thing going on. This is pretty much like Doghouse really, but I find this one seems to pay better. Not all the time, obviously. Like Golden Tablet. What do you mean Golden Tablet? Eye of Horus to Golden Tablet, you mean? Not a massive fan of it now, I have to admit. It's a bit like Eye of Horus, only hard to bonus. I've seen Azzy having a massive hit on it once. So it nearly filled the screen right now. Hard to land a bonus in Cleopatra these days. Aye, it is that. The wee respin feature can pay you too if you hit right on it. It can pay rightly. Right, Gabe, we said nice things about you, so that sort of means you have to behave. I have a 50 or 60 seen the electric bill and no longer helped me to pay it. Very good, Charlie. A wee bit of help from him wouldn't go amiss. Hopefully this feature can give massive hit. If you get the one of the premium symbols on it, I like that wee cap with it. How long? There's a tease. That's our first one, isn't it? Come on. Don't see it. No. What gives you the respin? A stacking, one stacking reel of cats or something, doesn't it? To give you the respin. Stacking reel. It doesn't happen often now, I have to say. He's having a good old rinse at us here. Drinking all day, had a good night playing. What do I play after stream drunk? No, you don't play drunk. Playing slots drunk is a dangerous, dangerous habit. Very dangerous habit. Your judgment's impaired and you're going to gamble your money in what's normally a situation that's hard to win on. Why would you handicap yourself in such a way? Save it to tomorrow, dude. Right, we'll have to run away. This is shocking. One more spin for lucky. One we raise and one we raise on it. But we're gone. That was bad. Bad. But they've all been bad. We're really struggling to find anything that's not bad here. I'm thinking about a wee bit. Oh. I think I'm tempted to go to Rush, but that takes that bloody long to play Millionaire Rush. Let's do a wee bit of Moon Princess. Somebody asked for that. We'll do the 100 one. I can't bonus this one, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Nothing else is bonusing, so maybe this one. Might be a double negative, you know. Might be a wee double negative. Maybe she will bonus. We're going to get a wee bite at this. Doesn't fall in just as easy this as it does in the original, I think, but at least we're in with a shout. Oh boy, that's bad. What are you doing, game? What was that all about? Man, that's bad. Right, okay, we'll go on again. Barry's still on holiday. He's going to Club Tropicana. So he has. Dressed like a pervert. Come on, girls. Let's be seeing you do something now. That 100x multiplier is very inviting, but I don't imagine us seeing it very easy. Charlie, brilliant. It's a bit of an in-joke for slot players, that really, isn't it? For starburst. If you're not a slotter, you wouldn't get it. Come on. Need one more, we're not going to get it. You can say Fab Frankies. That's a silly old slot right now, my god. You have to watch that, saying that to your wife, but Charlie, that you love Fat Frankie more than her. She'll think that's somebody in the club. Rise of Merlin. I may have to go to a bit of Merlin. I haven't played him the night now. Tried Legacy and he was crap, but that's not to say Merlin will. Might go to Merlin next, actually. Really haven't done an awful lot here in sort of 2.5 hours, you know. It's been all one-way traffic. Thank God for Outlaw is all I can say. Although even he's not saving us now. They were bad. That live stream Bob had, my God, he absolutely was brutalised. King Kong Cash. My God, that's an old one. Chopper, how are you doing? This game just does not like the bonus, does it? Let's cast out Terror, maybe get a similar gambling chance for bonus. So I cast the Terror was good to me last week, actually. Had a lovely bonus on it. It was the enhanced right enough, but it did pay really well. Dropped a lovely hit 2 weeks ago, maybe now. The weeks fly in, man. They just fly in. Come on, Moon Princess, do something. Silly wee doll. Hold on. No, we're going nowhere. Dear, dear, dear. We need some chaos at this time of the night. I know I've tried everything else. I may end up there now right now. I drift towards what I feel are more likely to bonus slots, you know, to sort of play a bit more, like playing goals and easier things, but they're not playing either, like. Those slots are bloody rough this weekend. I have two big balances together and I'm kind of concerned for them. I hope it picks up by tomorrow. Jordan Jones, how you doing? I know, Charlie, they're amazing numbers for this time of night, aren't they, really? Very consistent every week, I have to say. Very consistent. We've been absolutely rinsed the last 2 Fridays in a row. I was hoping the way this was going earlier there, we were going to have a better week this week, but it's not looking hellish at the minute, hey? We're going to have to find that big win somewhere. Ian Pitt, all the best. Aye, Lindsay probably work in the morning, I would say. I would say she has work to do. John on the slots, how are you? Get in ya boy ye. Twishy video. You see what I mean? If I left the game choice to the chat, we would be playing all the most volatile games, which really wouldn't be helpful, you know. I will try a couple of the hacksaws, I would say, but they really aren't my go-to games when I'm under pressure, I have to say now. They're probably the most volatile on the planet. Cheers, Jordan. Right, game. We're going to have to run from you because you're just getting silly now, like. You're just silly. Moon Princess 100 and Rise of Olympus 100. They just, I don't know, they killed the titles, I think. I think they pretty much killed the titles. Let's do Chaos. See what, we'll do Rise of Merlin first, then we'll see. Do Rise of Merlin first, while we're on this play and go shenanigans. Sticky B originally been asking for ages. You have been asking for ages. It does bonus. It doesn't pay very well, but it does usually bonus for me. Sticky B original. It's either the original or the new one for me, and any of the ones in between I'm not wild fussed on. I don't mind the original, I have to say. Right, we're going to do Merlin and a quid as well. We're really up against it here. We need somebody to pick it up, like. Thank God for Outlaw, but where's his friend? My Sticky Bandits, for some reason, they got lost their way in the middle. All those middle ones were very weird games. I don't know what they were trying to do there. I don't even think they knew. Yes, Outlaw's friend, I don't know. None of these bloody bonuses tonight, I know that. Come on, game. Merlin hasn't been himself for quite a while now. But he does still pop him occasionally with a nice one. Have a bit of Merlin when he's in the mood, Gary. Getting him in the mood's a problem. Oh, look at this. Come on. Ah, wrong colour, you boy. But throw me a wee blue ball there. You rascal. Dirty old dog. That was your chance. Dionysus or something. Aye, maybe go to a couple of thunder kicks right now. It performed well for me at the start of the week, I have to say. That Dionysus one's very hard to bonus, man. Very hard to bonus. A lot more polite, the slots. No point in slagging them. They'll do the same again tomorrow, the dogs. Can't believe how bad they've been tonight now. Really hard to believe. We've been across some different providers there like tonight. We've played a lot of different games. Only Outlaw done that one crazy spin really, or we'd have been diffs. Jesus, Merlin. That's bad, boy. It's like somebody's turned the base game off on all these slots tonight, haven't they? There's nothing, there's really no base at all. Bar that wee hitting Yeti right now. That was probably the only one. The base has been very poor. I'm going to have to even try a couple of wee ice off bets too. They're good in the base sometimes. Have you played Primal? No, Jack. Primal hasn't paid me in about 2 months, mate. I had a couple of wee hits with it in 1 week and then it's just died on me since it. I can't even bonus it. I haven't bonused it in about 2 weeks. This has to be. Ah, seen you sneaking past there, you dog. And again, stop doing that, that's rude. Oh my god. That's dirty, boy. Oh, you're a bad game. You're a bad game. That's a pure rinsing session, like we had to get that way the hell out of that. That's shocking. I think I'm down to 375, but that's disgusting game. What are we there? Pretty much 2 teases really was all we had. There was nothing in that base at all. Not a single thing. Keeps giving me a quad to keep me here. On this time, I think. Yeah. That's shocking, Merlin. Absolutely shocking, hey. Right, we really are in trouble here. We haven't seen hiding our hair of anything since like 2.5 hours. I'm just looking down even at my list here to see if there's anything on it that's jumping out at me. Oh god, no. There really isn't. Let's go and do a bit of Chaos Crew then. You really know you're in trouble when you're hoping the Chaos Crew's going to pull you out of a hole. You really know you're in trouble. Even try fishing friends in Eye of Horse. I know Eye of Horse was bad too, wasn't he? That dog. He let us down as well. Right. Sometimes this wee game here plays rightly in the base for me. Just sometimes. You can get a wee hit with those multipliers. But this bonus in this game is vicious, vicious. My god. It's bad. Next way Hoarder we played it, mate. It done nothing either. We've done quite a lot of different games and they really have not bit so far now. We're still in the game, we still have skin in the game, but you would have to imagine that something sort of miraculous is going to happen soon. But we're not outside miracle territory yet. What would you say is best for a hangover? Behaving yourself the night before, Sean. Iron brew. A couple of beers. That's what I used to do. Not in the morning, go to the pub. Have a couple. Sorts it right out. No good if you're driving right now. I kind of like throwing Chaos Crew into hunts, but I always tend to forget because you have to play it last, because it doesn't save for very long. It tends to be that your hunt, you're sort of most of your gathered over before you're ever in. Then by that stage, you're not really thinking about a Chaos Crew, you know, you're usually trying to save the last of your balance. So it doesn't get the play that it deserves, you know. Right, this has been a bit of a rinsing session too, hey? Bloody hell. Come on, game. We've got to come away from that. That's just an absolute rinsing session there. That's 45 quid away without batting an eyelid. No. Right, we really are starting to run out of time to find something here. Really need to find something. Let me just have a wee nosy. I'm at this sort of let something jump out on me stage now. Still not really in the mood for that, really. A bit of extra juicy maybe, might be the one. Not always easy bonus, but it can be a fun bonus now. Can be a fun bonus at times, when it wants to be. No, I'll play him on a 75, I'll do him rightly. Since he's a mega waste. Slippery slope over a quick bonus. Nothing bonus and quick can eat me at all, they're just rough, boy. Great Rhino mega waste, bloody hell. Great Rhino mega waste paid me in a mega waste bonus hunt a couple of weeks ago, or a week or so ago. I couldn't believe it, it saved my hunt. It's hard to believe it. First time it's paid me in. That's probably the first time it's ever paid me. Very random. That's about 650 quid, and I think along the way we gathered up a 50 quid bonus or something, which we managed to lose as well, obviously. That's pretty much it, really. That's a bit scary, hey? Jesus, if you were just depositing in the night, you'd be in trouble, wouldn't you? I was right to fish out that wee bit of a roulette win, really. Right to keep it anyway. I lack of bonuses. Seriously bad base games, Charlie. These games are absolutely brutal on the base. There's nothing. There's just nothing. It's I would expect playing that many games that I would see some sort of base action, you know. Hope the hell they're not like this all weekends. I say I have a few big hunts to run. I hate running big hunts in them sort of conditions. That's a that's a recipe for disaster, that boy. Just no base whatsoever. Hard to believe. When I come down to 200, I'm going back to roulette. Like, I'm not going to just sit and spin the last two in spots too. When we get down to 200, I'm going to go to roulette. It's a crying shame to even be thinking that way, really, isn't it? At this stage. Aye, Andrew, I've seen his earlier. My God, did you see though? One was a rinsing, boy. To be honest, if we hadn't had Outlaw, I'd have been done. We're 3 hours in now, mate. We've had a good stream because of Outlaw. If I hadn't had Outlaw, we'd have been done an hour and a half in it. Less, probably. But there was nothing happening at that stage now, I have to say. It's a good warning to be careful. There's a tease. Come to daddy. Yes, yes, yes. Get me more scatters in. I don't know if it helps, but I want them. Just in case. Right, this is the problem with this bloody game. I like 16 spins. And if you don't get it the first time, it turns into a whole palaver. So let's see. Come to daddy. Yahoo, yeah boy, I'm taking the 16. I'm not even going to argue with it. I'm just going to take the 16. You end up down and up and down, up like a yo-yo. Come to daddy. It's good ways there, no wins, but that's our 4 spins that we gambled for, all gone. Oh, game, seriously, that's 6 bloody dead spins, like. Right. Let's hit some more here. That's a good multi. Keep hitting. That's a better multi. Keep hitting. This is nice. Keep going. Yes. That's a nice hit. 120 quid. We'll take a bit of that. Thank you. That's what that wee game can do, boy. Come on. Don't be a one-hit wonder now. That was fun. That was fun. He's looking a wee bit one-hitty, but isn't he? No, we're in with cherries. Not much with it though. Okay, it was a bit of a one-hit wonder, but it was a good hit. So we'll take it, happy enough. That's the first positive thing we've seen in a wee while. We'll give him a spin for luck. That was a good spin for luck. Right, okay. Is that us on the comeback now trail, is it? Never over till it's over. Never over till it's over, Sean. I've seen this down to the last 50 quid and coming back, you know. I have seen it happening. I'm still randomly looking again. I just need something that jumps out at me. I'm at that stage of the game. Oh god, isn't that Pizza an awful game? I don't even hear anybody asking for it anymore. I do see Primal though, we will play it, I think. I one-hit wonder that, but it's a good hit. You just wonder how another couple of multis in that or something would have made a job of it, but it was a nice hit though. It was alright. Right, we're going to play Primal on a quid. We're going to take a chance on it. We're still only really one good bonus away from money back, you know. We're at nearly the stage I think if I can get over 500 I would probably stop. Or come close to stopping, you know. I think would be the way to do it. Because we did look like we were heading to Bus City there. Be nice to run away. We do, at the end of it all. Primal hasn't been kind to me in a while now, I have to say. You get a decent base game, Primal. Aye, sometimes. I'll give you that, yes. I get the 2000X chili and the bonus. My advice, don't play it. Aye, Pizza, I can't. Charlie, I've never seen anything like it. It's horrendous. It's like, oh my god. Wee bark or two coming out of the dog there. He's lying sleeping in the chair over there beside me. Happy as Laurie. I hear a wee bark coming out of him. Must be having a bad dream. Chasing rabbits or something. Evening Cena, how are you doing? You were an 850 an hour ago. Hypes, we have been on a complete downhill from 950. We actually had a wee win there of 120. We were down a lot worse. We went about 650 quid there with just pretty much nothing really. 150 quid bonus, I think. Apart from Outlaw, this has been rough, boy. Rough. But we're on the comeback now. Your timing's good. One good bonus is all we need. Over gold, oh my god, see that? That's a game that's been on and off my ban list more often than any other game I know, I think. I ban it every time I play it. And I keep bringing it back again. It paid me once, that's the problem, you see. It did pay me once. Come on, Primal, what about a tease? You're not killing us with those tonight. Tome of Madness. Well, it's not really one I play, I have to say. Tome of Madness. Not a game I really grasp the excitement over. And I mean, even when I watch people playing it, I don't really see people winning on it. I don't see we're really... Although the way these are all playing tonight, who am I to say? What about Mo? We hear any word? Two bonuses an hour, welcome to my world. I know, Charlie, it's bloody awful bit. I would like to be in this world all the time, it's no fun at all. It would make my big gathers very boring, I have to say. Thankfully they're not always like this. They are like this some days though. There are some days you just know you have to walk away. Look at that missed in raid 4. You just some days know you have to walk away. Leave them alone. Bob got absolutely rinsed. Never seen anything like it. It was horrendous. It was horrible. There wasn't even an exciting spin, you know, it was just nothing. Right, Primal, you've been crap too. Seriously, what's wrong with these games, like? Not even a tease from Primal. What is that all about? Don't know any songs apart from Kaylee. Very good. He was lead singer for Marillion, that boy. He has well, plenty of albums and all knocking about them, I have to say. But that would be probably his most famous one right now. Gonna have to stop this at 380, and it's had too long even at that. But I was hoping for a tease, but we're not even going to get that. That's shocking bad. Don't know what's happened, Primal. He's just completely fell off the planet. As far as being a playable slot's concerned. Most seen him loads of times. He does have a big following, hey. He's had a big following for a very long time, hey. Very long time. Right. Where do we see? What are we going to do now? We're going to have to find something a bit more like the thing here. We go back and try another one of these boyos. Try a wee bit of Captain, maybe. Oh, Captain, my Captain. See if you can do something for us, lad. For we're no giving me much a chance of a highlights video this week. I doubt I'll have to roll 2 weeks into one again. That's a sign your bloody live streams are bad. If you can't even get 6 bonuses. Right, out of the whole week. Danger, danger. It could be an option, Chris. It could be an option. Oh, well, had a chance there, boy. Jeez, it's teasing like hell. None of the other ones were. Get this bonus free, he spends him 300 quid. That would do it, Charlie. That would be it, fine. We'd probably stop at that. Be happy at it. Oh, we've had two quite a lot already, haven't we? That's more teases than the last 10 slots combined. And the footage we get any spins, aye, very true, guy, very true. It's certainly throwing plenty of scatters about. Just getting 3 of them seems to be the problem. It's got to be a bonus. Everybody loves a Captain Venture bonus. When you get it, you sort of, everybody celebrates it like they've just won something. It's just the potential of it's always there, like. I think earn the cap to them. Would that pay for them 5 kings there? Could they have paid that much? Aye, we did have a big long one in this one night, didn't we? Malice, you're right, we did have a cracking. Went on for ages. That's just the sort of bonus we need to get our mojo back. And our balance. Haha, balance probably been more important. We're seeing a lot of 2s though. You ever the wild line and DOA 2? No, Chris, I never have, mate. I find that a horrendous bonus. I like the left hand bonus more. At least you have a chance of getting some money at it. That constant attempt for a wild line and getting paid 10x is just, I find it horrendly monotonous, tell you the truth. It's not a game that bonus is easy for me anyway, so I think I sort of drifted off it because of that, you know. But I would rather play it. When I'm playing it looking for that wild line side, I would play it like in a 45 stake, but if I was playing it normally I would knock it up to the 90 and take the left hand bonus. It can pay rightly. Paid me well not long ago actually. Can't remember if it was a live or a video though, but it did, it paid rightly. Right, game, you need to pick it up a bit now. All those wee scatters were nice, but it doesn't make up for 3 of them, really. I've never had more than 3 in this game. I believe that's something to behold. 4 or 5's pretty nifty. Just not happening, is it? Boys are boys. We're 3 hours 21. We're going to have to do something a bit drastic after this one. And then it'll be relay, I'm afraid. But we'll play one slot on a bigger stake, I think. Just have to figure out which one. And I'm looking at the time and thinking there's no much point in spending these another hour at this caper, really. Just not happening, is it? I'll take them down to 3:30 though. Give them a bit of time anyway. Oh, and he's in. He's in. I had it on the manual spins, like. Had it on the manual spins. We're 43 quid down on the slot. Let's have a big number. Big one. Oh, big 20. Big 20. Come to daddy. Come on with your big 20. Ha ha ha. Right, let's go. Gurned it in, Murray. You know it. You know it. Ah, where's my third one? Good stake, like. If it wanted to go mad, you know. I had to spend all of these, don't I? Forgot that. You're just looking at that first retrigger, aren't you? Ah. Spend 5. Again, we're getting 2 of these a lot. Ah, come on, Captain. This has been a poor first half so far. Aye, the money's in the retrigs, that is the problem, unfortunately. This is us halfway now. Right, we're at 30 quid halfway. It's not great, hey? It's really not great. Without the retrig, we're in trouble, I think. Not going well. That's 12 over. Oh, come on, Captain. What was all those spins for? £7 there. 5 left. There's 19 quid there. Oh, he's a badging, hey. Spend 17, we're on 18 now, well. Look at that. Wasted those 2 captains there, which was bad as well. 2 spins left. We need a retrigger. It's not happening, like. Just not happening. No. No intention of it. 66 quid. It's... I sort of feel a wee bit robbed there after 20. Definitely do. We're back up to 400 quid again. Right, do I do one more slot or do I go to roulette? You tell me. I kind of bad for 20. You needed the retrigger, Murray, really. Didn't need the retrigger, really. But he did alright, I suppose. He did alright. He made 20 quid. Can't really complain. Right, give me the wee choice in chat there. I'll take a sort of a rough idea of the first few answers. Roulette or a slot. I'm happy to go to either now, really. Meanwhile, I'll have a look for a slot while we're thinking about it. Slot for Murray. I've never had a good bonus on it without a retrigger, guy. Right, you're still happy with my slots then, right? Okay, we'll stick with a slot then, that's alright. Let's just jump along and look for one. We'll go to another one of them We'll go to another one of them boyos maybe. There are a few other decent ones too, like. Lots of fuss and gardener riches. We better Lucky Lady's Charm maybe. Or Book of Ra. Book of Ra Deluxe is better. Only that's the one I don't think they have. They've got a lot of weird ones. We'll just take Lady Luck's Charm, see if it goes. I'd say relay up at 50-50. Doghouse. Slot, is my chips not ready yet? Are you making chips at this time of the night, Charm? God almighty. Right, we're going to play this one in a quid. We've gone nowhere. We're at 400 quid. We started with 580. I'd be happy if I can get back over 500, I think. But I don't want to spend another 3 hours doing it. We're 3.5 hours nearly in. So we're going to step it up a wee here. And hope we can just hit lucky earlier rather than later in the whole procedure. You always pull it back, mate. You never know. So you just need one hit in the slots and you're back in the whole show again. It's, we're not down a fortune, we're just down from the high point, if you know what I mean. But it was a nicer place to be, I have to say. A bit of beeping there. With all sorts of weird beeps this game. I keep you awake, Charlie. I do apologise, mate. I do try to usually keep this one about 3.5 hours, but it does seem to have sort of run away from me a bit of the night. Can't believe the run we've had. It's been pretty shocking. Thank God for Outlaw, that's all I can say. Bit of Lady Luck need it, that sounds about right, doesn't it? Wee bit of Lady Luck. It's not killing us with scatters, is it? Very odd one. Come on, you old rascal. Put the phone in the cabinet. I think they're all pretty much similar, aren't they, really? A lot of them are very the same. This one I find a wee bit harder, I have to say. The weirdest sound when it drops a scatter, like. Weird when it goes in a mad run of teases. It starts to sound a bit weird. Man, really few and far between with the scatters though. Ortiz, yes, that's true. Where is Ortiz? Seems to only have one scatter on the board. No, there's two. There you go, look, there is two. Oh, big tease. Didn't happen. Captain ventured about 20 teases over by now. A different kettle of fish entirely. I played Danger No, mate. I haven't played Danger No. I'd have talked about going to it, but I haven't really got there yet. Talked about doing one on a slightly higher stake, or maybe make it Danger actually. You never know. See what happens. Danger isn't often kind in the base is the problem either. Oh, ya boy. That came in from nowhere, didn't it? Right, all prizes times 3. Let's see if we can get some prizes now, but and re-triggers and stuff. 15 spins. It's all very calm music and all, isn't it? Oh, that's looking alright. 450 bloody quid. Jesus Christ, did you see that? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Who underestimated the angry? Oh boy, look at that. That's more like it. That's more like it. Andrew. Haha, Andrew just says haha. There we go, man. Never underestimate. Never underestimate. That's hard to believe, boy. 3 hours 34 minutes and the man rescues again. Will not rescue a third time because we'll not need to. Let's keep going here. There she's there again, look. Jesus, she's loving it. 1560. That's another 75 quid. Oh, this is a cracking bonus. This is a cracking bonus. Forget Danger, go home, Mr. Little. That's brilliant. You've been asking for Danger off and on all night now, telling me to forget it. That's quality. Now forget it. Just forget it, go home. That's quality, like. That did make me laugh now, I have to say. You've been asking for it consistently, like, I gotta give you that. I was nearly going to play it just because you deserved it played, you know. Right, number 6. What a line, like. What a bloody line. Hard to believe, boy, wasn't it? Manny, how are you, mate? Wasn't that lovely? Wasn't that just lovely? We 75 quid after I helped it too. That's a cracking bonus. There's all 7 left. Suppose the chances of a re-trigger are probably out the window, are they? 2 wides missed again there. What a hit. Come on, you girl, you have 4 spins left. Find us 80 quid. Do it. You're not going to find it like that. I think she's done here. Sort of feels a bit done. Aye, doesn't it? Last spin. Nice bonus though. 544.40. Can't be bad to that, hey? My chips are burnt out, Charlie. Brilliant. Brilliant. What do you spend for luck there? Right. I'm taking the 21 to Danger and then I'm stopping at 900 and I'm renting. And I think that's the way to do it. That's how we finish that. We finish with the profit. We've been up at the 900 twice now. We'll not get a third time. It just won't happen. We were very lucky to get the second time. But that was lovely. Absolutely lovely hit. That's as good as I've hit in that game in a while now too, I have to admit. We'll not get a massive lot of spins in this, but we'll play him down to 900 for the crack. But I think it's time to run at that. I think that's the wise thing to do. Come to daddy. Ah. I let Charlie eat his burnt chips in peace there now. Jack's arrested tonight, that's mad. I can't get the thirst sorted after that pizza, is the problem. You, the lady, would help me, Jack. Always trust the lady. Those Novos are cracking slots, but aren't they? They really are. They don't get the play they deserve, you know. Because the music tends to wind half the world up a bit. Come on, Danger. Give us another wee tease. Oh, you're missing the skull, you wee dog. Really, none of the traditional slots were playing at all tonight, were they? Sometimes you do have to sort of dig deep to find when, you know. You go to your old favourites and they all just let you down. Thankfully the air fryer has a timer. Charlie, I still haven't used my air fryer. I bought one last year and I haven't used it yet. It seemed like a good idea at the time, as I say. It's not even out of the box, actually. I don't even know what it looks like. Right, I think we will leave it at that. I don't see any reason to continue with that. I cannot believe that we get it back up to 900 quid. I think we'll take it at that and be happy at it. That's how we'll do that. We were right down there. Where were we down to? We were down to below 300 again. We come right back up. So I think we'll take it at that and be happy at it. Folks, I don't know, but Jesus Christ, anybody watching them slots lately will be scared, like. Please be careful. They're absolutely brutal. My God almighty. Try and keep the old budget tight at the minute. When their slots are rough like that, I try to stretch my balances, so I come down the stake a wee bit. You have to do whatever you have to do to make your balances last. Folks, give my mods a wee bit of love. Lindsay was in earlier on there. Charlie has had a long night there, God help him, looking after the mob that's been torturing me there. And it is very much appreciated, I must admit. Do make sure you pop in on Sunday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We do have another stream. If I can get it in time, I will try to get a grind going alongside it, just if I can get it sorted in time, but we'll see what happens. I've 2 big hunts to run, so. But in the meantime, there will be a couple of absolute cracker videos coming up. I may try and do a Mega Wage one. I have half of it gathered, so we'll see what happens. Good work, yes, boy, ye. John, look after yourselves. I did forget to play your Sticky Bandits, but I will play it on Sunday, I promise. Folks, look after yourselves. Well, Old Jammy Angry got away with it again, and he's very happy about it. Stay safe. I'll see you all soon.